Hi everybody, it's Julia here, and as you can see it's a bit of a change. I have this black mat here, and also I think you can see here I have painted my desktop white, and probably this video won't be going up for a few weeks, but I just wanted to sort of say that. So this video is recording on February the 6th, so I just want to say that I'm really excited. So this is the first layout I'm making on my new desk space. So, okay, so this week that has been, it's been really hard because obviously I haven't had any desk, but I have got some new stuff and played with, so now that I have my desk I'm like, one of the new things I got this week is this all the new vintage roses stamp set, and you can see I have used it and it's stained a bit. You can obviously see which colours I use the most. But I really wanted to make a background with these beautiful stamps, and what I did this background. So obviously it takes a long time and I didn't film it. It was sort of middle of the night. Shh. But I used black and I can't find it. Sorry, I used a grey one. This, but a smoky grey. So onyx black and smoky grey. So the grey one I stamped 2 times, and then the third layer is a black, and I did the same on the leaves. So I really like how that turned out, and I'm going to make a layout using this beautiful paper. I'm so in love with it, so I'm going to do that again. I did, as you can see here, this is the textured side and this is like the smooth side. Some of the texture sort of shows through, but I don't really care. I think it's just beautiful. So I'm going to do that. Also, I have this wallpaper that I got, which has a lot of frames, and I have made other layouts using this wallpaper. So that is going to be my base. I have my photo right here, and my plan is to use a lot of black and white and silver on this layout, so I should get started. So the layout I'm going to make, I'm back here behind the computer, is about my one little word. So the background that I talked about and how I've made it, I really liked using the black and white grey tones on that. I think that turned out really pretty, and I really want to carry that throughout. I'm making it a bit more clean, more classic looking, I think, layout, and a bit more simple and more to the point. So, as you can see, I'm using a silver glitter washi tape to sort of mat my photo. The photo is my mom took this of me when we were out walking, and it's me and 2 of our dogs. And I thought it was a perfect photo because my one little word for 2016 is act, or agera in Swedish. I'm sorry if you can hear the dogs. So, what I wanted is sort of feel that this really pretty floral background, and then the frames sort of looking like a wall that you hang frames on. I don't know, that was a thought, and just to keep it really simple, I think that sort of works. So, uh, and here I try out to see if I can make it like a quote-unquote layout, but I decided I really like this sort of wall hanging theme. Of course, I haven't really decided yet. So, the word, of course, I'm going to write on my blog more about it, but quickly. The word I chose is act, and that is what I'm spelling out now, but in Swedish because I am Swedish and I tend to like. I think that's really hard sometimes if we're going to go into it, which apparently I am. Your native language, so to speak, versus the English language. Now in Sweden, English is like, it's part of our foundational subjects in school. I mean, we read Swedish, math, and English, and those are the 3 subjects that we have our whole life. And so English is a big part of our life. A lot of TV and music and radio are in English. A lot of books. I mean, I read a lot of books. I mean, a third of, okay, 45% of the books I read are in English. So English is a very natural language to me. but it's not Swedish. I mean, Swedish is our language, so I find it a bit hard, um, because of course Swedish is more authentic to me than English, but on the other hand, English is a very authentic language too, and I mean, I think I speak it pretty well. But on this layout, when I really feel it really close to me, I really wanted to use the Swedish word because it feels it has more, it means more to me. And I think it's the same if you are French or Spanish or German or Norwegian. I think it's the same. So the word I chose, I really like the thickers, but they were in wood, and I really want to go with the black and white. So I just embossed them in black, and I really like how it looks. So I glue them down with multi-matte medium on one of the frames, and then I'm going to journal underneath. So the word I chose was act in English, and that is because that is what I want to do this year. I really want to focus on acting more, doing more, daring more, all that. If you don't know, I was diagnosed about a year ago with fibromyalgia, and before I've had a really bad back problem, which has led to this very lovely disease or symptom or diagnosis or whatever. So it's been really hard couple of years, and I really wanted to partly document that, and I try to do that quite often in my scrapbooking or project life, to write about it, though it's really hard, but really here to really say, like, I really want to act more. I think I've done an amazing journey and become much stronger these past few months, but I really want to go even further. And I realize I cannot have a quote unquote normal active life like many others, but I will do everything in my power to come close to that. So that is this layer, so it's quite meaningful to me. So even if it's not the most spectacular or most crazy techniques or inspiring to look at, but the story behind it means a lot to me, and I love the background. Like I said, I like the photo, and I like how it's really simple, and it's sort of, it doesn't really have a lot of contrast, because everything is sort of black and white, and but I really like that because to me it means a lot. And I think when it comes to act, it feels sort of black and white. You either do or you don't, and I like that that being so black and white come through in the layout design too. So yeah, and like I said on my blog, I will write more about my one little word and my thoughts about it. And that I did right there. Putting my letterpress on my journaling was such a stupid idea, and I smudged it. Because this is wallpaper. If you have seen my last videos, you know I have like an obsession with this wallpaper with the frames, but it also means that even though it's a permanent marker, it will take longer for that to set, and I completely smudged it. I mean, you can still read it, it's fine, but it's just so annoying. So here I'm starting to thinking, like, should I embellish a bit? I love these leaves. Of course, I made a lot of them and I use them all the time, but I decided to keep it really simple. I'm going to use some enamel dots. That is what I'm going to do, just to keep it a little bit of interest. And I think these big, bold dots works pretty well here. But that's pretty much all I'm going to do. I'm going to add some of that silver washi tape on the top and bottom to sort of bring the layout together and sort of frame it a bit. But that's it. So yeah, I have been yapping away. Um, what more can we say? I like the layout. I like that it has an important story that I am also talking about, that I really want to do this year, to talk more about important stories. So here you have one. So I hope that you have liked this layout and it has inspired you to maybe documenting either your one little word or just to think about it, or if it has like a difficult time, it can also be hard to document. And I really encourage you to do that. I have been scrapbooking about my fibromyalgia quite a lot. I don't know how much I've shown because those layouts tend to be harder to make, but I will, if somebody is interested, I would love to share them. And I do have some layouts coming up that are about that. So thank you so much for watching my process video about my one little word. I hope that you will click below to go to my blog and read about my one little word, and hope to see you on Monday. Bye!